Hi, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Cancer, I will just dive right in and see what I can find for you, but I will switch it up here a little bit for everyone's sakes. Everyone's sake, perhaps. I will take a card and then we'll just read straight out of the book without telling you what I see in the card, which is quite tough for me. Cancer, what's going on for Cancer, please? Whoops, sounds off. Gratitude. Be grateful for all you have. It's my Pisces card, so if you have a strong connection to Pisces, or you're dealing with a Pisces right now for whatever reason, I was almost starting to say what I saw. I'm gonna read out of the book. See the EF. Yeah. Okay. Gratitude helps you live in peace, love, and joy. Being grateful for the abundance you have received is the best insurance that more good things will continue to come. Grateful people are happier, less stressed, and are more satisfied with their lives. Learn to create abundance in all areas of your life. First, you have to ask, what is it that you would like to receive or change in your life? Believe it is possible, then let it happen. Be ready to receive. Give thanks to God, the angels, and the universe. Gratitude is a powerful process for shifting your energy and bringing more of what you want into your life. The mantra of this card is, I'm grateful for life's gifts of peace, love, and joy. So it feels like you're in a situation that you want to change. If you had some sort of power over it or some sort of control over the situation, you would like to have it be changed. And yet I think that you're also, it's stating like be more grateful for what you have in order to bring in more things. But what I sense with this is that there's certain things that happens right now that brings an already gratefulness. Does that make sense? Like almost a grace, like we're saying grace together, or I am so grateful already for the things that are happening. It can be sort of like a catalyst. There could be something in particular that it is happening in your life that makes you understand how grateful you are for things. I'm going to use this such a trivial thing just because I talked about it in the last reading. And it might not be anything like this. It could be like something really important to you, something really heartfelt to you. But I'm going to use this as an analogy. So just yesterday, I got a dishwasher. And you're so freaking grateful to have that dishwasher because you know what it's like to be without it. Like you just take water for granted. We have water every single day. And then one day, like your faucet it just doesn't work. There's something that makes you go without water for a couple of hours or a day or even two. Like you're so freaking grateful when you understand. And like I said, if it's such a trivial thing, a dishwasher, if this is like you now understand what a certain person means to you, or you understand what being able to do your passion in life or purpose, like to fulfill it, what that means for you. Like if we don't compare it to a dishwasher. I just wanted to say it's that type of thing we realize. And so this card states, and maybe that's for some of you guys also, then please use that process or use that analogy if that feels like it resonates with you, because the card was more sort of saying or stating like, if you feel grateful for what you already have, you can bring in more of that. And yes, that is truthful. If you can focus on actually stuff working, then, you know, my one finger is broken. Yeah, so that's 1% of the body. So the rest of the body, the rest of 99% of the body is actually working. So if we were to be grateful for the 99% that is working, then really upset or sad or stress out about the 1% that doesn't, you know, easier said than done if it's just, you just heard the news or you just were informed of this or but you know, as time goes on, to shift that focus. So that could be true for some of you guys, but I feel the overall feeling here is that you already are grateful. Something has happened here, Cancer, that makes you really grateful for what you already have. Why is this here for, I almost called you Pisces. Why is this here for Cancer, please? I don't know why I see that. So maybe just a sign out for one person. I see a little rocking, like a rocking horse. So it's like a toy, like you're sitting on and you're holding like, it's sort of made out of it's a wooden horse, and you can sort of hold on to the handles, and you can sort of, as a little, like I wouldn't go on it because it's like, I'm probably too big for it. It's like for a child to get onto that little rocking back and forth like that. I don't know why I see it, so maybe that's for someone. Foundation and achievements. What is this about? This is like foundation and achievements. There's a new foundation being laid here, and there's treasure at the end of the rainbow. So whoever's listening in, there's a treasure at the end of the rainbow. It's like saying all will be well. All will be well. But today I see this. It's fascinating how different the images are coming out around the same cards, you know? I see these three people here, and they're sort of standing by. They're on standby. I see this house, and it's almost like I have no idea what this is called in English, but like all this woodwork here on the front here, like all of these little thingies that goes in all these different directions. It's like they're saying that there are veins, like blood veins in a body, and inside of those veins there's the door to the truth. There's the inner, like we need to reach the inner truth here. We need to go behind those, like those, and we're it's not beautiful. We're a little bit concerned, although it is beautiful, because it feels like in the innermost inner stuff here, there's a heart, there's a home, there's a certainty, there's an of course. I don't know why I want to say that, but there's like an of course. This is beautiful, and of course this happens, and of course like this is what we sort of got away with here. So again, there's like a feeling of something happening in your life that makes you grateful for what you have. You don't have to practice to be grateful so that you manifest more things. You already feel the gratitude. It's like you're on standby, like you're the observer in the situation, and it's not like you're probably an observer of another person. And I know this is very specific here today, but I can't force or like adjust what comes out here. We also have a number 4, which again, We already have foundation here, but 4 again talks about foundation and a heartfelt matter. This is something or someone you really deeply care about, and you're on standby. Like, you can't really do too much, but you can though, Cancer. You can see if we get out of this, if we get out of the blood veins, and we understand that there's a heart behind it. There's a really beautiful heart behind it, and we're gonna end at the end of the rainbow. Like, there's good stuff coming out of this, and if you can start to see that, then I agree with the gratitude card. If you feel grateful for somebody already having their healing, for somebody already for something coming into your life that is already fixed or is already as you want it to be, like act as if, but really truly feeling, it's another level here because the heart is really involved. Makes me think of someone having trouble with their heart, or trouble with the heart chakra. So that could be the lungs, it could be the veins, like the aorta is that traveling, like the big aorta. Anyway, we don't it's not necessarily getting into details. It's the heart chakra, and you're such a blessing, but a bystander. Like, I don't think you enjoy too much not being able to do more than you do. Does that make sense? We want to control the situation a little bit here. It makes me also think that there's like one person or two people that are dealing with someone right now that is a little bit tough. You're dealing with someone that's a little bit tough. Like, they come across, like they have vein, like, have you seen Julia Roberts in any movie where she gets upset and she has this vein, or these 2 veins, I think, like just really coming through really loudly? It's so obvious, like you can see it in her forehead. Like, there's someone that you're dealing with that are so, again, wearing their heart on the sleeve, but they're so perhaps defensive, perhaps, like just they're in their veins. And to understand that there's a heart underneath there, and understanding this particular situation, Cancer, you really truly need to be the bigger person, because there's something about, it's like 2 completely different stories here, but this resonates with someone that you're a bystander. Like you want to create this beautiful home, you want to create this beautiful house, perhaps with someone, or you want to see the best in someone, but like you see the Julia Robert vein in the forehead, and you understand that there's a heart underneath there somewhere. Maybe you even saw it, like you have seen it, but it's like it's really tough. It's like all you can do is take a step back and just watch the craziness. Does that make sense to someone? I hope it does. Moving on, what else can we bring to Cancer about this situation, please? I just want to say to all of you, no matter what storyline you got there, there's a rainbow at the end of this. There's foundation and achievement. There's something new and beautiful that's being like laid as a new root, like as a new base in order for you to build on. The picture is cut out, so we sort of don't see the ending just yet, and maybe that's a little bit frustrating. So 5 of Michael, this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Okay. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So yeah, like I said, I felt like you're on standby, or you're just a side watcher, and like it feels like, obviously this is coming up in your readings. It's very much circling around you, or I wouldn't receive this message. But what you're observing, and like I said, it feels like it's not about you. So you perhaps are watching someone else going through something, or you're like part of a story, but the main character is not you, but you're highly involved in it. And with this Five of Michael, there's something about to release, like to just know that there's going to be a rainbow at the end of this, and there's going to be some new foundations and new achievements because of this situation, or after this situation sort of has settled, and to start to feel grateful for what you already have. Here it comes through again a little bit what the text was actually saying, to, like I said, fake it till you make it, or act as if, like to be grateful for what you feel you want to happen. But only feel grateful for what you feel you want to happen if it brings joy, if it brings contentment, if it brings peace and freedom. I would think of that, or I would release that altogether. I wouldn't focus on the outcome. If this is a situation that you want to control, but you're out of control, as you're a bystander, the only thing you can do physically or practically is to just watch what will happen. But energetically, you can do so much more. You can hold a situation. I don't care if it's a bank account, a person, or like a flower in your mind's eye, or like in your presence. You can hold this object or this person as you think that they want to be seen, or as you would like to see them, in the most beautiful, gorgeous, loving way, obviously. So it's almost like seeing someone in the love vibration even before they can see themselves there. Seeing someone as whole and healed even before someone else can see themselves there. Or see your bank account thriving and beautiful even before it is. Does that make any sense? Because this is my like sweeping things under the rug, and so want a specific outcome to happen that you're sort of a little bit imprisoned around the outcome. That's why I say, even when you fake it till you make it type of stuff, is going on. If you are thinking about feeling grateful for the outcome that you see and that you hope for, if that brings anxiety, if that brings a little bit of worry, like to check in with yourself vibrationally, where are you when you think about your bank account, or when you think about this person, and you feel so grateful for all the money you know is in your bank account, even though it's not there yet, but just to feel grateful for all the money that's already there. Or to see a person succeed, to see a person's heart before they can see their own heart. See a person's beauty before they can see it. All they show up is craziness. But to still see a person's beauty, or see someone completely healed before they can understand it themselves, that's such a contribution to the situation. But when you think of those things, if that brings you to anxiety, if that brings you to fear, if that brings you to like, oh, but I don't have any money in my bank account, this visualization, like it doesn't work, then don't do it, because that actually brings more stress to your life. It compresses. You can never create in another person's life. I just want you to know that. You can never be the reason why another person, you can definitely influence them, and you can definitely hold such a light around someone else that they are inspired to reach higher levels. But you can never you're not the reason for somebody dying. You're not the reason for, I couldn't see them in that light. I only saw them like in however, like I saw them as crazy. And now they're even more crazy. Does that mean that I created a crazy in their life? No, but you created a crazy in yours. And so don't go there if you can't. But if you can, you're such an addition to this situation, and don't sweep things under the rug. Let it be, like, let it breathe and let it be open, out in the open. We have the Devil card here. It's the decision card. It's 15. There's something, okay. There's a lot of peace here. It says on the bottom, release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. So I just feel like whatever the situation is, release yourself from that which holds you back. Like, I think that this is releasing the outcome again. To just be in the present moment. We're just following what happens. And this is one of the things, like, we can't control this. And so you are a bystander in that fashion, but you can definitely hold the outcome in a more beautiful light. And it's like, as you release the outcome, as you release the attachment to it, you're going to find so much peace, and you probably are going to create a lot of peace for the other person who's connected to you or your bank account. 3 of Gabriel, prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So I see a lot of celebration with this here today. I feel like for sure this is a journey. You're going on a journey right now with several people involved. There's things happening where, yeah, it's just, this is a journey for sure. Prepare yourself for the journey. But it feels like you're packed. Like your bags are ready. You're ready to receive whatever needs to receiving, or you're ready to go wherever you're needed. I'm going to take this into the extension. If you feel like this is your story, if you understand what this is about, you're so welcome there. You can come to Vimeo. I cut the price in half there. You can no longer buy there, but you can rent for 48 hours, and I cut the price in half. Or you can go to this donation site and buy me a coffee, or however many coffees you like to get to the extension. So either of those two, completely up to you if you want to get to the extension. If not, thank you so much for watching, Cancer, and I hope to see you back soon.